Hi, Ritik. Hi, welcome. Hi, guys.
Hi, Giovanna. Hi, Ritik.
Yeah, I'm so happy because Ritik is one of the attendees of my last session.
Hi, Ritik.
Yeah, just on my
Yeah, I'm
side,
so
there is a
happy
kind of.
because Ritik is one of.
Okay, now it's okay, I think.
Okay. Okay, let me check. Where is the.
I didn't start recording yet because it will be recorded on the cloud.
Oh yeah, because it's
But it's
I'm
live on my
early. Yeah, I saw you on YouTube. That's why I'm here. Because I'm your subscriber, so I received the notification.
Got it. In fact, I was waiting for Thom to prepare the live video and send the information to me. So it will be live on Thom YouTube channel. But when he didn't send it to me, so I use my channel. So it's immediately just go live.
Yeah, yeah, you are so professional. You know how to deal with this YouTube,
No.
Zoom, all these things. You're
No,
an
it's a new
expert.
language for me. But by the way, this is right now. It's not my kid's room. This is the hotel room. Just yesterday.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you, is that a picture or that's real? Because it's very nice.
Yeah, no,
The
it's real.
view.
In fact, here it's there is one city here in UAE. The name of the city is Al Ain. It's the city itself. It's inside the desert. Every around it is desert, but the city itself it's very nice because there is some water springs there, so there is a lot of trees. So the weather is fantastic here. It's better than beside the sea, which is where I'm living right now. So this is the city where today in the morning I was swimming. Right now, for example, if I will go to the balcony, I have to wear long sleeves. So
Yeah.
that means during the day it's very hot. During the night it's cold. It's
Yeah.
really cold.
Yeah, this is the desert weather, I think. No, it's normal this
Yes.
situation. I think. Yeah,
Hi,
Ritik, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome, ma'am. Sorry,
Yeah.
due to some network issue, I was not able to answer that time.
Okay, don't worry, because it's very early. Maybe you were connected, but thank you for being here. Alok, hi. Okay.
Hi, Alok.
So you are on vacation, guys. A weekend, vacation weekend.
Yeah, hi.
Yes,
So
exactly.
my mic was muted. I guess it started early today, before a few
No,
minutes.
we didn't
No,
start it. We just having that.
we are so enthusiastic. Oh, we are starting. So. Hi.
Hi. I can't hear you.
Hmm?
I don't know.
You
Hi.
don't. Hi.
I can.
How are you? Okay. Hi. Yeah, I
Oh,
have some problems with the internet because we are in lockdown again.
Oh,
So
okay.
at this time, everyone is on the artificial society. They are all on internet.
By the
So
way, we are
sometimes
streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
on YouTube?
No, this meeting is streaming live on YouTube.
Yes, we are live on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yes, on my
Yeah,
channel.
we are famous. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are in Ives channel.
Yes, my channel is very, very important channel. It's only 20 or 19 subscribers there. So, and most of them they are
Let's
here in this meeting. So don't worry, nothing will.
we'll change that right now. I think I haven't, so I'll change that number.
Yeah, we are going
There
to.
is, there is. Excuse me. Before we start officially, there is one person he will join today from Syria. He is my cousin, and I really love this person. He is almost my, yes, my younger brother, Adel. مرحبا
Oh,
Adel.
hi.
Welcome Adel.
Hi, welcome.
He's connecting right now. Maybe he is unable to hear me, but I'm
Yeah.
very eager
Yeah.
to meet him.
Yeah.
مرحبا عادل. Hi Manpreet.
She's
You are
on mute.
muted.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Where
How are
do
you?
you see all people together? Like in Zoom?
Change the view, no?
Yeah.
How do you change it?
Do you want
Top right.
to
Top
change it?
right.
I will change it. I think from my side it has to be changed.
No, I think we can change it as well. Complete top right. You press that view button.
Yeah, but it's nice to see everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I can't see everywhere.
I love to see everyone. Yeah.
I mean, for
I
me,
know.
there's a button on the top right with view written on it, and over there you can select gallery view. So it's
See,
Yeah,
nice.
we can.
Manpreet, you decide.
Okay,
Um,
Change it or not.
you have the power.
I am not. I can't see it. Where do you do this?
Wait, I'll send you a
Let me try.
screenshot on
Let me try.
LinkedIn.
Okay.
Wait.
I change it now. I think from my side. And right now, Ayush, for me, you are the hero. So you
I'm
are
what?
Yeah, that's
one.
what we can see one person at a time who is speaking.
Okay, you
I mean,
prefer this?
for me, I can see everybody. We can set it on our own. The I don't think it needed from the host.
How do you do that?
Wait.
Hi all.
Hi.
Hi, Harrison. Satyaki.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, you send me know how to do it.
Yeah. I sent it to you on LinkedIn.
I'll have to install Zoom
I
maybe.
sent you the screenshot.
Hi, Iris. Tim. Thom is here.
No messages.
Just a second, uploading.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Same thing also.
Hey guys,
Mr. Thom.
I was a little late due to stuff.
Okay, since
Ah.
you joined, I will start recording now.
Very good.
What's the point? I mean, we
Just
are
a
already on
second.
YouTube, so it's
No,
already.
this meeting at the end if Tom or Manpreet ask me to for the records, I can forward them because
Oh yeah.
yes, I'm hosting this right now.
Today, Thom is the listener of the meeting.
Say again, Manpreet.
Sorry?
Oh, what did you say?
It's live on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we
good.
are live on YouTube.
Excellent.
Through which channel?
That's a secret.
Yeah, please tell me now which channel. At least. You're so bad and mean people, yeah. Arey, tell no which
You are
channel are we
mute.
live?
I think Gates is mute. I think he's saying something.
Okay, it's my channel, Manpreet, because I was expecting a link from Tom or from your side, but since I didn't receive it, so I just go live on my channel.
Acha, regarding the hosting it to live.
Sorry?
Hosting it live.
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought it's just a close-knit chit chat on Saturday night.
Since now we are here, we are able to stop the streaming. So just tell me, no issues about that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
You would have told me, I would have got ready. Just okay.
Okay, now it's the first time we are using Zoom. Next time, okay, we will be more mature. Okay, don't worry about that. Able to stop the streaming. So okay, right now there is somebody.
No,
running.
it's okay. You would have told me, I would have got ready.
Okay.
Oh. Just okay.
Okay, now.
Yeah, so
I think we are ready now.
yeah, I guess I have posted the link on chat. Please confirm if it's correct.
Just a minute. Yes, it's correct.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Thom, how are you now?
I'm good. I feel close to my old energy levels, but still sleeping a lot. I'm not sure if that's to be blamed on recovering or just being a lazy big old bear in the fall. Probably more the latter. But feeling great. I ended my self-isolation yesterday by taking a grocery store run and getting some mild liquor. Much needed.
Hi, Chayan.
Yeah, I think he's here for the first time, right?
Yeah, hi everyone. How are you? It's my first time in this. I'm in chat,
Well,
so
welcome.
just seeing around. Thank you.
Welcome. Naman, welcome. Wow.
Hey, Tim.
Amazing people.
Hello everyone. It's like, thank you. How are you all doing?
We are happy that you are here with us today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, should we start our session?
I was actually trying to ask you and Giovanna privately, and I was going to do Manpreet next. Do y'all want me to start out with a statement and then let you guys take over, or what would be best?
In fact, right now, first
from my personal point of view, I like to listen to you for at least a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And then,
Then it would be like 20, 30
2
minutes
minutes.
or 1 hour. 2 minutes is equal to 1 hour for Thom.
okay. And then I'm relaxed because I think Giovanna, she has something to tell us.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll just
Okay,
start
this is
out.
entrapment. This is entrapment for both of you, for you and Giovanna. And
This is a
also-
surprise. This is a surprise. Okay.
Very good. Very good. No, so Rafe and Giovanna, being the outstanding siblings to me that they are, they asked if I would allow them to lead this week, and I was like, yes, please. And it was so just to give me more rest, and we did start later too, so I was thrilled. And I just want y'all to know, as we share and give to each other more and more, it's going to be more and more important that not always the same people facilitate, or not always the same people take the leadership role, because that's how we will grow and help each other. So I'm very thrilled. They came up with something a little bit, and they're going to lead some discussion today. And I'm just excited to be a participant in our family today. So instead of the dad, so that'll be nice for me. And I'll let you guys take over, and I'm just going to be listening. I am going to stay on mute unless someone has a question for me, because my big boys are up making noise now.
Thank you so much, Thom, for this amazing introduction, because you are our source of inspiration for this session. So thank you so much. Okay.
Giovanna, I will help you with just to share my screen, because you forward the presentation to me. And
yeah, thank you
don't-
so much.
Don't forget to remind me when I have to go to the next slide, because
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to tell you when to have when to do click, because I have some transitions on the slide.
Gently, please, gently. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much for help. I have a very important assistant today, so I feel so. Please go to the beginning of the slides. Thank you so much. Okay, that's the beginning. Thank you.
I know this.
This is okay. Yeah, you know this, and Ritik too. Okay, today I would like to start with this question. This is part of my presentation that I did for the university. Yes, Ritik, it's true. You know these ones. So you're going to help me today. You're my assistants today. So because today I would like to take some minutes to do to think about something important, but I would like to start with this question. And please, Manpreet and Ritik, you know the answer. Please don't do spoil it. Okay, don't spoil. Okay, what is the first step when building a house? Please open your microphones and tell me, what is the first step when building a house?
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
please.
I think a plan is the first thing that we need. How will the house look like? For example, the architecture, or how are we going to start? So basically a plan. And okay, the first step is finding a place to do it. The next step is seeing if the place has, there's the potential to build a house over there. Then check, basically all the architecture stuff. I'm not aware of all the details. So I think the first step, in short, is a plan.
Mm-hmm.
How will we go about building the house?
Okay,
Thank
as
you.
for me, Jay on this side. So I think the first step would be to gather the requirements. What house do we need? How big do we need? What purpose do we need? For how many people there are? Accordingly, if you get the size or the location of it, then we can maybe go which location do we want it and how I mean, how do we proceed towards making the plan for it? So I think getting the requirements first would be, I think, the primary step.
Also, Chayan, thank you.
Is it not like buying the land the first step?
I have another vision about this.
Oh my
By the way,
God.
by the way,
Okay.
Buying land.
yes.
Okay.
By the way, everybody, I'm not aware about this presentation. I didn't attend it previously, and even when we were planning with Giovanna about this, I don't know. But I have, I think something is very important. I have to know who I am when I'm going to build the house, and I'm going to build it for myself or for clients. What is my? I have to understand the let's say the environment behind me, around me. So this is then maybe if it's for myself, I will look for the land, and then I will get the requirement that I need from my family. Otherwise, is from let's say it's kind of business. I'm engineer, so I have to check with the client what he need. So I think I have to know who I am first, what is the environment around me.
Wow, thank you, guys. Someone else? Any other idea? Because until now the ideas are awesome. So I would like to know if you have more of these kind of ideas. Tim, are you ready to tell me something amazing now?
Me?
Okay, Manpreet, go.
Yeah, that I know what is gonna happen. I let other people speak. The new people that we have, like Naman, Satyaki, and Harisan and all. Like this is all community call. You all can participate. No one is judging you here.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I love to
yeah,
hear
that is.
everyone. I
Yeah,
will love to hear everyone, but it's like well, don't worry. We are going to have more opportunities to be part of
yeah.
this discussion. So okay, let's start with the answer that we had until now. So the first thing that I have to tell you is that you went beyond my expectations because you are amazing. The answers are really amazing. So please, guys, click on the slide, and the answer is the it's not the answer that I expect from all of you, because your answers are better than my answer. But we need to start from the plan. But to do a plan, in this case, this architect is drawing, designing the house. We need all the things that you have said before. We need the requirements, because the architect is not going to do a house, yeah, the house that he wants to build. So he needs the requirement from the client, or he needs to know where is going to be located this house. So we need to know a lot of information to design this house. And the answer is plans, but now I need to change my, my presentation. I have to say, to do this plan, you need all the requirements. You need to ask, you need to think first where you want to build this house, to whom build this house, and all these amazing things that you have shared with me. And thank you because of that, because now I'm learning from you in this case. So with this idea, we are going to do our plan, our personal plan. And please, the next slide, right? And as you have said, it's very important to have clear everything to do a plan. In this case, our personal vision statement is our goal, is what we want to achieve in our life. So before start doing anything, we should have a goal. If not, we are just doing things and maybe these things, because everything we do in our life is useful to learn. But if we want to be success, to achieve success, we need to follow a goal. We need to write this goal, our personal vision statement. And please, the next slide. And this personal statement is like the answer to what's your why in your life. So when the first thing that we need to think about is why I get up every morning to study, to work, to do the things that I do every day. What is my motivation? Everyone has a different motivation. I think that everything that we do has a reason. And maybe some of you have already a personal vision statement. Maybe some of you have written before a personal vision statement. Some of you maybe just have the idea of your personal goal, and maybe others haven't thought about that yet. So please, next slide. I would like to take some minutes and invite you to write your vision. What is your personal goal? So you have 3 minutes to write. Please, I want you to tell you that it's important. Write this vision, not just think about your vision. Please, if you have your laptop, your cellular phone, or maybe I love to write on a paper, but it depends on you. So please, I invite you to write your personal vision statement. Okay? So 3 minutes.
And yeah, make sure that all the 17 people, including you, will say and share their vision.
Oh my God. Manpreet, you are okay. Thank you, Manpreet. I'm going to do it too. Okay?
Yeah.
So 3 minutes from now.
Yeah, but then I had this question from you. What if that vision that we have changes into greed and selfishness? And sometimes we do get motivated, demotivated from what we might have thought to start a particular thing with it. Then we get into greed and, selfishness. How would you deal with that then?
Yeah. Thank you, Manpreet, for your contribution. So let's start writing out the vision, the personal vision statement, and then we are going to see what our inspiration we got from our inspiration. Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Perfect. So who wants to share? Okay, I know that a personal vision statement uh, is personal, and maybe there are some things that are private, and we don't want to share for privacy. But I would like to listen the part that you can share with us. So if anyone would like to share, it would be great. So I'm eager to listen your vision, your personal vision statements. Who
Is
goes
it
first?
is it like a goal? What you're trying to ask? Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
do you
your
want to
personal
do?
goal. Is the main goal that you have in your life. So is the to use it like your north, the way so you everything that you are doing to achieve this goal.
I do not have something like that in my mind. Like, I have a goal which I have set for myself in a few years' time. So,
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
okay. So I'll talk about it. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
about 2 to 3 years down the line, I want to work as a marketing analyst. And the reason why I can't think beyond that is because I'll be going to the US next year for my master's. And for me, it's very difficult to think from now what I want to do after do get some work experience or something like that. So for me right now, it's about just doing my master's and getting a job as a marketing analyst. That is my vision, or I mean goal as of now.
Thank you, just for sharing that. Then I'm going to do some comments about your contribution. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. So, my long-term goal is to see uh, African agriculture transformed through using technology, especially for small scale and medium scale farmers. And maybe uh, I would say I had started an initiative, although it kind of backfired at some point, called Mazao Soko, which was meant at trying to uh, help farmers sell their products online. But I tend to think that I'm still ideating on a few more things, trying to solve some problems with that, and that's what I can say. That really I would love to see African agriculture transformed, and that's something that I'm really passionate about.
Thank you, Harrison. Just a question. If you can share a little more information, uh, how would you like to help to transform?
Yeah, okay. So one of the things that, okay, the few ideas that I had is number one is I saw a challenge in terms of getting farmers accessing enough funding to be able to execute their projects. So I thought of like trying to partner with the local banks and to have like a platform where farmers can directly maybe get the funding. Another way is through getting the education to farmers directly through maybe either I see a website would do, but currently I maybe from the statistics that I have, the few farmers do have smartphones. So I tend to think maybe using USSD, sharing some knowledge, tips on farming, that would help also.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still collecting some few more ideas. And now maybe the other thing I had thought about was now the marketing aspect, of which it was more of like I come from, my dad is a farmer, so that's why I can tend to relate more with that. I had a challenge selling, seeing him sell some products, and that's why I had the other idea of uh, trying to do e-commerce. But I'll have to rethink about that again. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much also, Harrison. Manpreet.
So one of my vision is to inspire more women in tech and build a AI community, healthy AI community where you can interact and learn. And also being from a Sikh religion and living in India, I know that many people don't know about our culture, but there are a lot of things to learn. So this is one of my dream to let know people about our Sikh culture and tell them about all these things. And yeah, lastly, making my parents smile at the end of the day.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Manpreet. Amazing. Alok, I think you want to share too.
Yeah. So basically, my ultimate vision is just to be a successful solution provider. So that will be a kind of generic tagline for me. And if you talk about the inspiration, so I have been through different phases in my life since I started my education. So I would say that the inspiration will be all the people who are positive minded, who like to learn and share with the positive thoughts and help other people grow. So that will be that will be the best inspiration that anyone can have.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, Giovanna Chan this side. So, as a long-term goal, I think that I want to be a leader in this. I mean, data and the analytics space as a long-term goal that I want to be, and I mean, be in a position that I have an impact and an influence over the people, not only by my, I mean, technical skills, but also by my soft skills. And the ultimate end goal that I want to do all this is to, I mean, earn enough so that I can give back to the my community in my country as well as I mean the society. I mean the people who are not well off, or maybe they are not able to get their education or their living standards, can, I mean, anyway I can help my country and help the people get up to a certain standard is what I want to do.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing, Shajang. Sajaki, tell me.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I want to thank everyone for such a wonderful meeting. Like you people are like really great. Everyone is having their own personal visions. It's literally great, inspiring thing for me also. And yeah, and the thing is like, uh, I first want to be a like a proper human being in every aspects. Like to get myself to a like a decent position, not in terms of money or so, but a human being who can like know how to do the things in the world and also how to interact with others. And one thing is like learn continuously to be a better version of myself, and all this for one thing, want to grow myself, and another thing is like to impact people's lives so that we together can live in a healthier society, which I found is not the case at all right now, not in the place where I live in, across the globe. So that's the main goal for me, to like to live in a healthier society, to be in a proper place.
Mhm. As a professional, what would you like to achieve?
Currently I like I am currently pursuing my BTech, and like since I like a little bit of tech knowledge or so, I got into data science, just started to learning it, and I currently am like finding it interesting, and I think I can go a little bit deeper with it, with the rise of artificial intelligence and all these things, and I'm quite loving it right now. I don't know whether I will continue this till the end, but at this moment I am liking it right now.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? You're welcome.
Giovanna, I would like to go ahead. So my vision, so as of now, my main vision is to accept the things that I cannot change and the courage to change the things that I really can, and to know the wisdom and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. So this is my main vision, because I am sure the goals keep changing and the situation keeps changing. But whatever is in my hands, I want to do my best to give my 100% to learn and to grow. And so this is a part of the serenity prayer, which I have always keeping in my mind. And whenever there are lows and downs, I see this and I make sure I cannot change what has already happened, and because life takes you in various paths. So we have
It's
short-term
true.
goals, but you don't know what is going to happen next time. So you
Yeah.
need to have that courage and whatever is in your hands, you do work hard, you do your best. Get up from the bed in the morning so that you can do your best. So that is my main vision.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't know if someone else want to share, or maybe we move to the next
But
part.
what is yours?
Can I?
Yeah, please.
Uh, well, for me, like I want to basically I want to study the AI field in like since it's really developing and it will still grow up. So I want to just go in its in its deep of that AI and its applications in various fields like healthcare, space, and many other fields. Like I can't even. It's like endless. So and the one more vision that I have is to use that AI in my in my branch. I'm not in my core branch, that is mechanical. I'm from mechanical branch. I'm still currently pursuing BTech. So I want to integrate that AI and mechanical in my core branch. And as far as non-technical skills, I want to develop my communication skills, public speaking. That's my another vision. So these two things I want to develop in myself and want to contribute to the society.
Awesome. Let's work about your communication skills together, Naman. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I want to say just two things here. I just thank you so much for your comments about that nowadays you are focused on your goal in the next 2 years, and this is true. We can have a long-term goal that is more general, but it depends on which state of our lives we are. So, for example, for Ayus, he's focused on working on short-term vision, but we still uh, having a short-term vision. We should have a long-term vision, because everything that we do every day or every year, every 2 years, is building something bigger that is our long-term vision. The essence of our personal vision shouldn't change. Maybe the way how I arrived to that goal can change. For example, COVID arrived to our lives, and personally, I have to change many things. But I have to say that I love the way I had to change my life, because now I have the opportunity to be here with you, and I had the opportunity to meet you. So the important thing is to have this goal. Another thing is, thank you for sharing, because you have shared different point of view of a personal vision statement. And this is an example for all of us, maybe to design, to write or design better our vision. So please, one thing that I want you to do now is to put the day of today. Today is November 28th, 2020. Please write on your vision in some of part of your vision.
I think
Hello?
There is some connection problem
yes,
with
there
you.
is some connection problem. I just want to ask.
Example,
Okay.
some companies can help us as an inspiration.
We lost
Okay.
you for a while, Giovanna. You might want to repeat like the last minute.
Yeah,
We,
I was
we heard about writing the date. I mean, that's the last thing we heard.
Yeah, thank you so much. Is to write the date and of the date, today's day, November 28th, 2020. And this is just the draft. I invite you to review your vision, to write some vision that it will be an inspiration for you to every day. And when you get an obstacle in your journey to achieve your goal, to read this and remember that every day you are near to this goal, but you have to do something for this. So the next slide, just to close this part, please, guide. Why is important to have written this personal vision statement? Because it's going to help to us to clarify an important thing. We are going to find a lot of opportunities in our lives, a lot of opportunities. And I have an internal binary classification. For me, I use this. There are some opportunities that I have to say yes, and others that I have to say no. And how I decide when to say yes and when to say no. Because all the opportunities maybe are amazing, but I have to decide if this opportunity is make me to be near to my goal or not. Because I know we can learn from all the experiences, but if I take an opportunity that is not aligned with my vision statement, I'm going to take more time to achieve my goal. So we have to have clear our vision to be able to build this binary classification model and to say, okay, I'm sure that this opportunity is for me and it's going to help me to grow to achieve my goal. And this one maybe is a great opportunity, but it's not for me. It's for other people because it's not part of my goal. So that's why it's very important to have this vision. And I invite you to review your vision and put it in words that is like a guidance for you for everything you do every day. It's like your compass, like your GPS. When you get lost, remember this vision and you are going to re-enter to the road to continue your travel, your journey. So this is the thing that I wanted to share with you. Now, guys, it's all yours. Stay focused with the compass, yeah, and please don't be distracted for anything because you are going to find in your life a lot of opportunity that seems awesome and things that you have to take it. But if they are not aligned with your personal vision statements, leave them and go for another opportunity that is going to help you to be near to your goal. Thank you.
Giovanna, that's perfect. In fact, I have during planning to this session, I have to listen to you first. So, okay, I have two comments here. The first one, it's what is the difference? I'm trying to understand right now. I don't have answer about this. What is the difference between the personal vision statement and a dream? All of us, as a kids, we have dreams. Is this dreams is able to be personal vision statement or no? For me, maybe I can guess the answer, but I prefer to listen to you. But there is other comments also. There is one person, because I was sharing my screen, I wasn't able to track the names, who's talking about that next year he will start his master in USA. So he is just focusing right now on learning. That means, which is we name it as a short term. It's very important step. It's something we cannot blame him. He is moving from one country to another. There is a lot of challenges. Really, he don't have right now to think on the future, in the long future. So it's important. But is it enough? So this is my second question and my second comment. And which one is more important? That we have a personal vision statement that mean a long-term vision about our impact into the life, or our short-term work, which is more important? I want to listen to you first and to everybody who has on this, not only to you. So please.
Okay, I'm going to give my opinion, and then we can share. Everyone can share the difference between a goal and a dream. A goal at the beginning is just a dream. It's something that maybe I don't know, when I was a kid, a child, I had a dream. And I said, I want to do this on my life. But I was a little child. Or when someone say, I would like to, okay, I'm going to be more realistic on this example. 1 year ago, I said, I want to be a data scientist 1 year ago. But I didn't do anything. Just, okay, I would like to become a data scientist. I didn't. Just, I thought about that. But then, on March, because of COVID, I had the opportunity to have all this time. And I said, I want to invest this in something important. And I remember that dream. And I started studying data science. And this is an example that can help us to understand the difference between a dream. A dream is something that you would like to achieve, but you are not doing anything to do that. Just is something that you, maybe before going sleeping, to sleep, you think about this and say, oh, it would be great to do this, to do that. It's like a film in your mind. But when you plan this, that you want to this dream become true, and you start doing things, and you say, okay, I want to do this. What can I do from now to achieve that? And you start planning, and you start doing, and you start making a research to have information how to do that, become a goal. That's the difference between a dream. A dream, you are just like thinking about something. A goal is something that you are doing something to achieve this goal. And the other thing is I used that share his personal vision statement. We have a long-term and a short-term goals, because this is natural, because it's a very big jump from today to my long-term goal. So to achieve my goal, I need to have short-term goals. And this is, if we talk about strategy, if we talk about business, or this is the way that the companies do things to achieve their goals. So personally, I have to say that I have had, and I had a lot of short-term goals. And in this case, it's like that for him. He's focusing on that because he's something that he's living now. He's working for that. But I'm sure that he has a long-term goal. Because why do you want to become this kind of professional? Because you have a long-term goal. But for you now, you're focusing on your short term. But it's important to write your long-term vision too, because it's going to guide you to achieve your short-term goals. And this is my opinion. And which one is important, short or long? I think both of them are important, because we need, first of all, the long term, and then we are going to establish the short term goals. That's my opinion.
Anybody else want to add something? Thank you for your opinion. Okay, I am totally agree with you. Um,
Thank
in fact, I want to add something here. Maybe it was in my mind from the beginning, and that's you helped a lot when you speak clearly about the personal vision statement. The difference between we as adults right now and the kids is the challenges. The kid, he don't have a challenge. He wants something, he will get it or he will dream about it. This is his life. Right now we are dealing with challenges. Even our targets, our personal vision is a challenge for us. I want to go, let's say, to narrow the let's say the topic itself to speak about the data science, our let's say our community right now. But the we will go, let's say, wider on the steps that we are going to describe right now. How, for me, for example, if you want to ask the kid what's your personal vision statement or what's your dream, he will give you each 5 minutes, he will give you a dream. And for him, and this is the great thing about the kids, that for them, they are able right now, according to their knowledge, they are able to achieve all of this. Now, this spirit is very important, and I think who want to succeed in building personal vision statement, he has to be realistic, but he don't have to lose this spirit. Okay, that will motivate him. Now, if we're talking about the challenges, for sure, when finish our study, for example, in any level of study, we have a challenge which track we have to follow, what we have to do to live our lives. At the end, we as a human, we have needs, and this needs has to be covered before planning for the future. And this is what I told that it's the short term. In fact, the short-term strategy or the short-term target or plan, it's something that cover your requirement, your daily requirement, that you are able to live each day and to be safe. If you are not safe, you are not going to think about the future. I want to be survived today. No need to think about the future. This is the first step. So when someone is able to think about his personal vision, I think this is my vision about it. It's when he is safe. That means when he has, let's say, full-time job, he has enough salary for his job, or even if he is working for his own company, but at the end he has a solid customer base that he is able to depend on. So once he is safe on his daily requirement, and this is very important because if you have your daily requirement that you feel you own everything. For me, for example, if I have my daily requirement, for me, I'm the richest person in the world. Okay, I'm unable to be the richest person in the world right now, but I have everything I need, so that's enough. Now, at that point, we are able to plan. We are able to go to the long-term plans. And right now, at this point exactly, I received 2 kids right now entering to the room. They was outside of the room, so sorry for that. So when we are thinking about planning, that the short term has to be covered first. After that, we are able to speak about the long term. Now, let us consider that short term is covered for all of us, and then try to re-answer the question that Giovanna asked again, but when we are focusing on our field as a data science, and also as considering even if somebody is not in that situation, consider that your short-term target or requirement is covered. Now, as a data scientist, I need 3, 4 answers because we don't want to go too long on this. Okay, what is your long-term target and how to achieve it? So we need full answer here. What's your long-term target and how to achieve it? Who want to share? No need to write. Just who has
Uh,
clear idea, just answer.
can I add something to this discussion right now?
Sure.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, as we're talking about the long term and the short term goals, right? So I mean, I want to add that I mean, I while listening to the people's goals, be it short term or long term, I felt that couple of people were still in college. I mean, doing their BTech. I mean, their bachelor's right now, and I felt a sense of I mean, non clarity. I mean, they were not a bit clear about their goals. I mean, I think that is completely fine right now because even if he or she is not completely clear of what he needs to do the next, or I mean 10 years down the line, I think that is fine. But the main thing is that what Giovanna made us to do right now, this short exercise was very, very important, because it makes you to think what you want to do, what you want to have. And I think this is the first step that you need to do. And even if you're not clear right now of what your plans are, what your long-term or short-term goals are, but the main thing is to think about it regularly and also to action on it. And I think that will make a difference. If not now, maybe 1 year or 2 years later. But that's what it is. I mean, that what's make the difference, and which will set you apart from the crowd, and also put you at a better place 2 years or 3 years down the line. And then you can always reassess your situation and then accordingly make changes to it.
I want to leverage off of that, Cheyenne. I think that was excellent what you just said, and Wraith, what you were saying is so important too. I started working on this kind of stuff almost 30 years ago, and I think it's so important to remain Socratic. What do I mean? There's so much we don't know. There's so much that we learn each new year. And as you get older, you realize, you've probably heard older people say this, but you just start to realize more and more how little you know, how truly blind we are as humans, how powerless we are. And so treating these statements as living statements. What did I learn this last year? What would I change on my vision statement? And I agree with Wraith. It's good to have this North Star type statement, this one big centralizing statement. But as we reach for that very high statement, there's all these other smaller milestones along the way that are important to track and analyze. And if you look back at a statement that you had 1 to 10 years ago and you think, that was crap, that's okay. It's okay, because you at least had it and you realized it's crap. There's a saying that we pass around in the US that we got from one of our famous generals, who, I don't know where he got it from. Plans are worthless, but planning is indispensable. I think what Geo has taught us today is indispensable, but I'm not going to presume that the vision statement I rewrote this morning is perfect. Geo and I were having fun translating something from Spanish yesterday and really trying to get it very succinct and powerful in English. And I think that's all I'm trying to say. It takes time to refine these things. And by the time you get it perfect for yourself, it may be in 6 words, but it may take you an hour to explain it to someone else. And that's okay too, because now if you have your North Star, you have your compass. I talked longer than I meant to, but I'm inspired by what's going on here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Thom. I just want to say something important here, because I receive a lot of messages asking me how to answer the question, tell me about yourself in an interview. And when you have a personal vision statement, it's easier to answer that. And if you mention that your vision and personal statement, so you can share your personal vision statement, the recruiter is going to think that you are a professional, because you are not just planning the work that you are going to do in that company, but you are able to plan in your own life. That I think is the biggest challenge that every one of us have to deal every day. So I think that's why, in my opinion, it's so important.
Yeah, and many of the thoughts, if you at all want to summarize, right? So you can just say it in 3 words. The first is avid, second is adaptive, and third is agile. So I feel that these three words are strongly connected with each other. So if you're not eager to learn something new, you can't do anything. You will just like a Garfield cat sitting in the one place and eating, right? And if you're not adaptive, so it will be difficult for you to adjust into the different environment. And if you're not agile, so you just can't take decisions as quick as others can in the fast changing world. So you can just relate all of the aspects in your life based on these three words and just try to analyze yourself and how it's going, and maybe it will help anyone to change some practices in their life. Thank you.
I just want to add one thing, which is very important, I think, and for sure Tom is able to give us better on this maybe later next week or when he is able. For sure, he share a lot with us. Well, let's back to the house example, and we are talking about planning, and planning needs requirement, and requirements need learning. So the first thing that I feel it's priceless. You cannot give it a price. It's the information or the data. So when you have a new information, each time, please learn it. Let's have this curiosity that the kids have to learn everything. So this is very important. So whatever was your personal vision, whatever was your long-term plan, you need first you need data to do it. So even let's say data according to the business or data related to your field or to your, this is something is very important. So learning and learning plan, it's part of your challenge, it's part of your requirement. Whatever was your target, we have to create this. And the second part is don't fall to the trap that we have. If you have a full-time work, don't forget yourself. And if you don't have, don't forget to go and look for this work. This is kind of two traps we have. Some people, they are very satisfied with their work, but they will forget that might COVID appear once again, and we will lose our jobs once again, for example. So since you are master in your field, or even if you are not master, we all of us, we are learning. Since you are working on this field, you have to plan something to yourself on this field. It might be mixed to your company or not. It might be your product or not, but it's your project where your learning is applied, and also where it's one day might help you to if this disaster appeared. So it's great to work in a great company or a small company or medium company, and you are really happy with that. But don't forget that this is not for granted. This is might be changed, and you like to change it somehow, maybe also. So for me, my personal point of view, the best way to learn is to work on projects. So always I have this project, it's open, I learn everything needed to do it, and then to improve it until I found that it's reached not let's say it's not completed 100%, but it reached the point that it's able to be shared with somebody else, to be a product, or I have to forget about this. So in general, I'm learning with the projects. And this is also, I found it's very important to be, why with the project? Because you have to take it serious. If you are learning from courses and quizzes and okay, whatever you are trying to do, at the end you are not serious. Project, that means there is client behind it. And when there is somebody who is paying for this, even if there is nobody right now, might be somebody paying for this. So you have to take it serious and to learn seriously. So this is for the long term, and for the short term we speak about it. Yes, it's very important. You are unable to think about the long term if you are not covered and safe on the short term. In fact, I was naming this session as long short-term plan for data science. But I think you shared more, your idea, I learned from you more than giving notes or comments. So thanks for Giovanna, thanks for Tom, and thanks for everybody answered. Really, I enjoyed it. This is what I want to say.
I have to say that this session, the idea, the conception of this session is thanks to Guy. Thank you so much, Guy, because you guide all this session, and thank you because all the ideas that I share is because of you. And then thank you to all of you because you today I have learned from you. So I'm going to change my presentation. And I'm going to say, I had this presentation and I had to change it because amazing people made me think out of the box to present a valuable final version. And maybe it's not the final version. Maybe in another session, other people is going to tell me more things and I'm going to change it. But I think this is the best
Giovanna,
part.
I want to tell you something. There's no final version from anything.
yeah,
All
yeah,
of
I
them
was
are
thinking
input.
of that.
Now, as a part of any project is to know where to stop and go to the client that's in the project. So it's good to stop in some place and you are satisfied, you know that your vision it will be for your presentation, and then go for us and tell us. And then we will improve it. There is no in our field there is nothing finished. It's open. So that's why learning plan is more important than learning. So this is what. So
I think it's
like.
just like
Yes, Cheyenne.
no, go ahead, sorry.
No, go please.
I just want to say that it's just like gradient descent. I mean, you just cannot find the optimum point, but you just still keep descending towards it and keep changing, keep updating yourself. That's the main thing.
Okay, this is valid. Okay.
Also,
I first sure as she said, as Giovanna said, I was planning for this session, but in fact, I want to thank Thom because we enjoyed that previous two sessions. So I didn't want to. I know that he is recovering and he is doing great. He is able to tell us right now his vision clearly. So, but because we enjoy the previous sessions, we don't want to stop. This is the only thing that was behind it. So I need right now, from my point of view, I think everybody is agree with me. I need to, let's say, to have summary. Otherwise, if anybody has something to share, please share.
yeah.
Yes, please.
So like we were talking about the long term and the short term goals. So I recently wrote a post where I told that goal is like our journey or a trip that we plan for us, that the vision we have, and the small stops during our journey are the small goals that we plan and small hurdles that come. Maybe you can say that. And during the journey, it's like we enjoying the beautiful view, and sometimes we don't like it. So it's all the small beautiful moments and things that we do during our journey, same like we have to do for our goals that we plan.
Great memory, the great example. But I have question right now for this example. Consider you reach your goal. What is more beautiful, to reach your goal or to enjoy the stops on the journey for you?
Both, because I don't know about how things happen abroad, but in India we have trains. Okay, so trains, you interact with a lot of people, and in trains you get to talk to a lot of people from every kind of, like, to old people to children's, and children's keep enjoying in train. They would just move every time and they want to have fun. So even that is a good experience knowing them. And when you reach the destination and you enjoy there, that's also important. So both play important, I guess.
Okay, for me, it's the journey is more important. I will please continue, but I have to apologize for 10 minutes. I will back join to you again, please.
Really like the link that Gio put in the chat, the Forbes article. That's very powerful. I just want to reemphasize it's it's great to revisit this often. And I have a confession to make. I frequently wake up in the middle of the night and think for hours. And I love it. I wouldn't change that about my sleep habits. But today I woke up thinking just about this kind of stuff because I realized I needed to narrow my focus. There's so many things opportunity-wise coming my way all the time, and I have to make careful decisions. I can easily overload myself. And that's why I posted that hierarchy of needs. I was really struggling with, I still have to work. And I have a friend on this, in our group right now, he and his family are going through personal hell. And, a lot of it's just, we have to survive. We're in an advanced time of the world where it's not just about building a log cabin, hunting up the next meal, and making your clothes. We live in an advanced society, and survival means having a job and thriving in that environment. And I'm just trying to be real honest with myself about what am I about? And then I wake up and my dear sister Giovanna has forced us to think about it even more deeply, which I couldn't have been better timing for me personally, because I really was thinking, what is my, okay. I mean, I'm deeply devoted to God. And I think, but yet it's clear God has us in this world where we have to survive. And it seems like so much of what we have to concern ourselves with is just our day-to-day survival. And that means maintaining a job. And I've been laid off twice. It's scary to know that your source of income can go away. So I just wanted to say this was very good timing. And I think I really appreciated everyone's comments so much.
Thank you so much, Thom. I always write on LinkedIn when I answer your post, when I comment your post, that you are an endless source of inspiration for me, and to help to join the idea that guys had to for this session for me was like a gift, the opportunity to contribute with the community. And I think the best part of this community, of the data science community, is this spirit of sharing, caring, and learning together. I think is the magic that we have in our community, and I love that. So if you think that I can help in your learning journey, we can do something else in these sessions for you, please write to us, Thom, or drop your ideas, because we are going to do sessions that can help all of us to grow. Because I have to tell you that I'm growing with you. I'm growing in my soft skills every time that I can share with you, that I can listen your experiences. And thank you so much, because this is so amazing for me. And I have to tell that I'm learning a lot about data science thanks to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Giovanna, for this exercise. I think it was great fun as well as
Thank
learning.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. So there is any question, this is the moment that we can share. Maybe if you have any questions about how to build your career in data science, if you have any question about data science, please, we have here some of our experts that can help to answer these questions. So please, this is the moment to share if you have any doubts, questions about anything about data science, please.
I want to add real quick while we're waiting. You guys please think of an answer to Giovanna's question, but you know, maybe I am still recovering because I had something very eloquent and wise to say, and it just went over here somewhere and I can't find it. So I'm going to shut back up and listen. I suddenly remembered. Rafe said something that was so important, and I was so glad to see all of you chiming in and thanking him for it. The goal of coming up with these vision statements, and personal vision statement, and perhaps a professional vision statement, maybe a family vision statement, they're all important. But until we implement, we don't get to test how well we came up with works. And so take that brilliance that Rafe was giving us about doing projects in our work and our professional work, but have projects in other areas of your life to test, okay, that was a beautiful vision statement, but what happens when I try to implement it? What happens when I put it on the road? And I'm finding I need to do that more and more.
There is something also. I didn't answer Giovanna's question, my personal vision statement. And I'll keep it for me to the last comment from my side. So I think I no need to comment again, because I see in the chat that people, they are also start to think, and this is what I want. I want to think on this long short-term goals. I don't want to give you a long short-term goals. My personal vision statement is as the following. It's two parts. The first one, nobody asked me if you want to come to this life or not. And I think everybody else is the same. So my real value is to help everybody and myself to have easier life. Now, it's not related to the data science. This is my life vision statement, trying to make the life easier for everybody. And the other part is I want to stay kid. This is my personal vision statement.
Yeah.
That was good. I was messaging Rafe privately. My vision statement's actually quite similar to his. I think the older we get, we realize I just want it to be easier, and I want to help others have it a little easier if I can too.
And this is what I mean by personal vision statement. Maybe Giovanna explained it in a better way. But in fact, we might changing even our career path. We might something appeared and we move from one sector to another. All of this might appear. So the personal vision statement is not a dream. It's more than it's moral, kind of moral. So, but for sure, this is different from long-term plan. Long-term plan is something real. And this is also might be changed, no issues about that. But since you are working on one field, on one thing, then you have to give it all the planning needed, all the information needed. You have to try, and you will never find all. You will never, as we said, we will never reach that 100% complete. But you have to keep trying and to have it on planned way. So this is my, let's say, my vision. And thank you all. In fact, if anybody wants to share something also, I will be more happy to listen.
Yeah, I had a question for Giovanna. Is the mission statement and the vision statement the same thing? The personal mission statement and the personal vision statement, are they the same thing, or?
Thank you so much for your question. Yeah, they are different. The vision is what you want to achieve, and the mission is how to achieve that vision. Is the way that you are going to use to achieve your goal. Yeah, that's why I think the best examples for inspiration to know how to write our personal vision statements and mission. If you want to add this other concept, we can get inspired from the company's vision and mission, because they do this for they are a business, but we can take some inspiration from them, and you are going to see that the vision is what they want to achieve, and the mission is how they are working, and what they are doing in general terms to achieve that goal. This is the difference.
So
Thank
back
you for
in,
that.
yes, so back in my college, our professor told to write in a subject your personal mission statement. So that he told us to write it, and every student had written it, and he had told it to keep it. To always keep your personal mission statement with you, and whenever you are lost, whenever you feel you are lost, just read it. So I have still kept it. It's around 9 years old. Still, I have it print out, and I keep looking at it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's why I told you to write the day of today, because it's just a draft. Because the essence of your vision is going to be always the same, but maybe the way that you express your vision is going to change a little, but the essence should be the same. And it is a source of inspiration. And I can tell you that through all through all my journey, life journey, I have uh, used my vision to motivate myself to go on, because life is not easy. But I always think that everything that happened in my life is preparing me, is training me for a bigger thing. So when something that is an obstacle or is something negative that arrived to my life, I said, okay, calm. This is because maybe I need to train these skills. I need to be, I don't know, to have, to train these soft skills, especially because the next activity, the next opportunity that I'm going to find in my life, I need these skills to be prepared for that opportunity. So it's the way that you see the things that happen in your life. But my source of motivation is my vision. Why? Because in my visions are included my beloved one, are included the challenges that I want to achieve, the things that I want to do, and how I want to feel at the end of my journeys, of this journey. And another thing that Manfred said is that it's awesome when we can enjoy the journey. I enjoy every day. So I always try to say, okay, if I'm doing this, maybe I cannot finish this activity. Okay, but I have learned. So try to see the positive side of everything. And I think this is the best thing, that I go to sleep happy because I have achieved something that is putting me near to achieve my goal, my vision statement. So this is something that I would like to share with you, because we only have one life, and it's interesting to live every day and enjoy every day, everything that you are doing, because we are the person that decide what to do or not. So we need to enjoy. And thank you everyone, because I'm living an amazing journey in this new journey that I have decided to do, studying data science.
Yeah, and whatever Gio and Arshad said, I just like to give a small example, and we can relate that very well to all day-to-day lives. And that is a race going on the track, right? Like if at all any rider goes off the track, he just goes back, he just reloads all the stuff, and then he just gets back into the track again and finishes the race. So it's not that in which environment you are and where you are, you have spectators around you, and at the end you have your team with you who is supporting you and helps you to go back on the track and just win the race. So that I think we should all keep in front of us, and whichever track we are, and whatever aim we have in our personal lives. Thank you.
Great, Philip. Great, Giovanna. For me, I don't have anything to add right now, and especially the dinner here is next to me, so I invite you all to have the dinner. So I want to apologize from you, and for sure, if anybody wants to add something, I will keep the Zoom running. I will keep the live running, so you can continue. And thank you for joining today. I hope it was useful and enjoyable for everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you
Giovanna and Rafe.
Enjoy
Thanks
your
for
dinner.
putting this
Thank
together.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you
care,
so much.
everyone.
It was great.
I will
Bye.
I will stay on for others
Thank you,
too, but I
everyone.
might be off camera
Thank you.
some, but I'll stay around to talk.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks so much for putting this together, everyone.
Bye, Tim.
Bye, team. Thank you.
Glad to hear you're doing well, Thom.
Thank you, Tim.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye, Tim. Talk to you soon.
Yep. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Harrison, I'm so glad you were here with us today.
Saurabh, thank you for being here. Sorry, I didn't have time to say hello because I was talking when you arrived.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, same here. Am I audible?
Yes,
yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Okay, my mic was actually, some disturbance was there, so we're just confirming.
Mm-hmm. And I want to ask someone special here because I'm very, very happy that my last session inspired someone that is here to come today. And I would like to ask Ritik, what do you think about this session? If you can answer or if you want to write.
Ma'am, it was great. I had attended Thom's session also, and apparently my network is not so good today, and I was not able to turn on the mic and always try to write those things. And apparently the topic shifted away, so I had to just erase that thing and now wait for the other topic to answer all. And I always wonder about the new thoughts and that goal thing. And I just remember about someone talked about that college students, and I just think that I am also a college student and preparing for the something that I had planned for myself from first year. And I am the first engineer from my whole family. Everyone is goes into the business field or in the politics and that thing. So just when I started my college time, I just do the things that ask seniors, ask professors that how should I plan through it. In starting, I had gone for Android development. I had done a bit in that thing, and then recently I shifted to that machine learning and this that thing. And I talked to you about my data science too. And I asked certain questions to Thom sir too about that in that webinar too. And it was always great to hear from seniors and from that personality who had done great things in that field, because their words and their values matters the most when you plan to go in that field. And it's great that I know how the certain things that Naman had also tell about it, who asked questions that who am I, and these questions values the most. And I had also been the secretary of a music club. I still remember my scenarios where I had to teach people that you should have to go get on stage, don't get nervous, on its certain instinct. I had to tell them. They just freaked out. So I just tell them, you know how to sing. You had done that this practice and all. Don't get freaked out and just be calm on stage. And when I today attended these things and just hear out again, I just feel warmed up because in lockdown it's just so frustrating that you sit at home and do these things, and that's all.
Thank you so much, Ritik, for sharing.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Giovanna and Tom for this session. I think it was my first one, and I loved it. I'm sure I'll be joining many more to come. And yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, I have attended many such conferences and meetups, but people usually don't speak up, or I mean, it is not that indulging experience in them. But I think in this one, it was different from them because we were made to think, we were made to write, and to speak our thoughts, and there was some brain exercise going on. So I think that this is pretty good. I think we should continue with this.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Chayan.
yeah. Next time we'll just try to have some more interesting and fun activity. We'll just plan it out, and definitely we'll do that.
That would be great. Yeah.
So Alok,
Uh,
you can have some plan.
Yes, we should do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because what I think, like what Geo made us to do today, right? Like, so that kind of in every meeting we can have such fun activities. So, that will make us think in innovative ways to bring out some new things in such talks.
Maybe we can maybe we can come back with this vision statement next week and just express what changes we made or what more we thought of. So
Yeah,
I mean, even that
that
would
can be
help
a
a lot.
starting point. Yeah, that can be a starting point of the talk, then, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could revisit this one frequently because of how important it is. I thought I might share with y'all. It's so this was almost like a divine intervention for me this morning. I was very happy with that Giovanna decided to lead with this because I didn't get to see because of time zone differences. I did not get to see her full talk on this recently, and I literally was laying awake this morning processing, how to have a better why with my life. And I'm very serious about that already, but that didn't mean that I don't need to be yet more serious about it. And my Systematic Saturday series, where I'm developing this growth model and taking input from others as I consider how to build that better, I literally was going to just put all caps, why, in the middle of each growth circle to ask, why am I spending energy on growing this skill right now? How does that fit into the overall scheme of my life? I literally was already planning to write that, and then Giovanna, unbeknownst to me, and Rafe decided to do this morning, and it's perfect. But I literally was laying in bed thinking about that hierarchy of needs pyramid and realizing it's okay. Um, I give this example to my wonderful wife, Sue, many times. I remind her, okay, Sue, you scare me. If we were on the plane together, I'm afraid you would not follow the airline's advice and put your mask on first and then put on the mask for our kids. If you don't follow that advice, you will pass out and not be able to help the kids. You have to put your own mask on first. I said, I'm concerned that you do that for yourself in your life. And then I look at myself and think, Thom, you need to see your own life that way. I have to wake up and think, okay, I have a good job, but it doesn't allow me to do everything I want. But you know what? I have to feed and clothe and shelter myself and my family. So it's okay that that job is a top priority every day for survival's sake. Quite frankly, another reason I stay very active on LinkedIn is so that I'm visible. if I somehow lose a job again, I want to be able to get the next one really quickly. I don't see that as a problem right now. Really, the last time I was laid off, had great evals, I had a recent raise. It was just the company cutting back. And I think I had one of the higher salaries. But it's okay for us to include as a foundational basis in our vision statement something about survival. We in an advanced society, it's not about the next meal, it's about maintaining a job. And it was good for me to realize it's okay to think that way. It's okay to worry, even in God. It's okay to take responsibility for my survival. But the reason we do these things is I care about your survival too. I care about making it easier for you. I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm just saying I'd like to help each other make it easier, like Rafe was saying.
Can I add something here, Thom? Yeah. So I was in Accenture for around 6 years and 3 months. I have a very comfortable and a good journey in Accenture for around 6 years and 3 months, and I was not at all active on LinkedIn. I was happy with my job. I was doing projects. One day on August 18th, there was a meeting in which I was invited in August 18th, 2020, around 3 months back. And then the HR told me that my role has become redundant and this function is right now, we are shifting it. And because of all this COVID situation, we don't require your services anymore from tomorrow. So 18th August, I came to know that my job is over. They gave some severance package and all, but it was a shock for me because I never thought that I was enjoying the work. I was enjoying this role, whatever I was doing. I was not at all. I was not at all looking out, learning out things outside my job. So then I realized jobs are never permanent. And then I started becoming active on LinkedIn. Because till for around 6 years I was not at all active. So I just started. I had opened an account, but I really started engaging after 18th. It took 1 week for me. I was very much like you can say not depression, a shock, but slowly I started connecting with people. I started reading, and then now I'm very happy to be part of this community. And the things outside Accenture, the corporate world, there are a lot of different things that I came across, and it's good for me because I'm learning a lot of new things. And now I understand that whenever I'm getting a new job, but I will keep my personal learning and my personal connections strong, because as Tom, you were saying, you have to be ready for the next opportunity because jobs are never permanent. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, and I totally can relate how Harshad might have felt because the down, down the lane 2 years back, I have seen such situation in around my team in my project. One day we were just having morning snacks and tea, and we were just planning what to do in the evening or the next day, and suddenly in the afternoon we came to know that few of team members suddenly asked to leave within 1 hour, and just packing up the things, and it was quite disturbing for everyone to see that. And it just came like a storm and just passed away, and then the next day people are back to normal. So it's kind of very difficult thing to accept at such times and just move ahead, but still people say that life goes on. And rightly said that whatever happens in the corporate world is never permanent. Anything can happen at any time, so that's why being agile is so important. That's what I feel.
I want to share with you that for me, these moments that we have to share our personal experience are priceless. because sometimes we think that we are the only one that we are dealing with this kind of things. And when we can listen to others, from others, that they are dealing with these things, and the way that you overcome this situation, I think this is like a life learning, is something that I love, because you are not going to find this information in an article, in a book, or there, because you are sharing something that is so personal that can help others. Thank you so much, Arshad, for sharing your experience, because I know it's hard. I passed through this situation too, and it's like and at the first moment you say, okay, this is the end. This is the first thing that comes to your brain, because sometimes our brain is it's like an enemy, because it start coming all these thoughts, negative thoughts, and you say, now why can't, no, I'm not able to do anything, this is the end. So, but I love the way that you have decided to continue, and you are doing amazing things. And thank you for sharing your post, because I'm learning with your post a lot, because I can understand some things that on the books it's not easy for me, because I don't have a math background. But thank you for the way that you write your post.
Thanks a lot. I try to make it simple so that I can explain small topics so that anyone can read and understand.
Thank you, thank you so much, because you are contributing with the community a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Alok, thank you so much, because you have complemented what Arshad had said. It's important. This is important. And I think these sessions and all the best part of our community is this kind of sharing. It's not sharing things that I found on internet and I share. No, we are building our community based on a human experience. And it's awesome, because we are in the data science field that is trying to automate everything, but we are keeping the human side of this career. So thank you so much for sharing and for caring, because sharing something that is so personal, it means that you care about all the members of the community, because we are learning from you. Thank you.
Yeah, that is so important, Gio. You know, Gio and I were talking about this a lot yesterday, where when you teach someone else what you know, you learn it so much better. In fact, I even feel like I learn it far better than any other thing I could do. And this, working on this level of stuff is so powerful, because we have to be good at this kind of stuff too to be effective data scientists. We have to make sure our personal vision statement's in order. If it's not, we'll find our lives in turmoil, and we won't know how to rightly order all the things we've got to do as growing data scientists. So I just think having these sessions where we're sharing what we're learning with one another on things that aren't directly specific to data science are probably as important or more than talking about the data science too. So that's why I appreciate all of you sharing and contributing to this. It really helped me.
Yeah, and I basically believe in one sentence, and then this is very common and said by many of the people, that it's okay sometimes to step backwards 2 3 steps, because it will help you to again to take a higher jump ahead. So that I do follow in my life.
Okay, you have any other thing to share? Because I I would love to stay here to talk with you hours and hours, but maybe you have to do other activities, so we don't want to delay your activities.
Yeah, no pressure to stay, guys, but Gio and I usually stay till the end. But I'm shutting up. Going ahead.
I have something to share. Like about 3 or 4 months back, I don't think I would have talked so much. I don't think I would have talked about something personal. I don't think I would have been okay for everybody else to discuss about what I told. So, I mean, this has been a huge growth for me to come out and speak and still be okay with everybody discussing about it. And yeah, I think uh, I've grown a lot in that way. So I'm really happy with that. And thank you for doing this, because I realized that today. Like I have realized it, but to just think about uh, actually coming that way, that far. So I'm really happy, and thank you for doing this session.
Well, thank you for sharing. This is the magic that happens when we open our heart and we share. This is like a special energy that everyone feels, and start trying to share something that can share life, because change life. Because now in this during these sessions, somehow, for example, for me, every session that I have with Thom on these sessions change my life, because change the way that I am thinking about myself, or thinking about the community. And part of my personal vision statement is based on a life inside a community, because communities have changed my life. Not only this community, but that when I was very, very young, the communities have changed my life. And I think I have to be grateful with that. And that's why I try to do something for our community. And I realize that every day you do so many things, when you post, when you share your projects, when you talk about your experience, that made me change my mindset. And I'm sure that all these things are preparing me for a bigger thing in my life. So I have to thank you for sharing, because we grow with every moment that we share, and we can listen this experience. Thank you, Ayush.
Yeah, but these days, it's we are located in different regions across the continent. But sometimes I do feel like the people like these, one should have sit on table face to face and have such talks, because that's gonna be a very different experience for everyone to see people live in front of us and just sharing it. Hope so. If down the line, if the COVID situation becomes less complex, and then if all goes well, maybe in future many people, few people can meet somewhere. But it's just a funny thought, but we can think of.
I think during this COVID situation, this is one of the good thing has happened to me. I have become a part of this community, so this is a very good thing. And the second thing is, previously means I try to follow to learn at least few things each day, means from Medium or some other post. So I used to keep it to myself only. So now I have started that whatever I learn, I find it useful, I normally share in the internet, means in the LinkedIn. So now Thom is also inspiring me to write my own post. So I am looking into it. So maybe in near future I will try to write my own post as well. Yeah, that's
Sora, I have to thank you for that too, because it seems that you read my mind, and I have comment that in your post, because
yeah.
sometimes I need some information, and then you publish your post, and it's the answer to my question. So
Okay.
thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you for that.
I had a selfish reason for asking Surov to start doing that, and it's this. I frequently encounter Medium or towards data science saying your number of free reads for the month is expired. And I'm like, oh, darn it. I was like, hey, Saurav, would you please just give a summary of why you found your articles important? Because I just want to know from your thoughts why they're important. Then when I read his summaries, I went, oh, I wish that I asked him to do that sooner. They're so good.
Yeah, sure. It also helps me as well because I will summarize all those things. So it will be giving me a compact information that what I have learned today. So that is another good thing which happens to me as well.
It gives you better notoriety too, because you'll get better at summarizing those. And then people think, wow, that guy really knows what was the essence of those articles. It's really a good thing.
Yeah. Thanks to you for guiding me for this one, Thom.
Yeah, summarizing the topics is always a great thing because what I've been taught by my trainer in the past, like the notes are always your first helping hand. So the better you summarize, the better you can recollect it and perform it whenever time comes.
Yeah, look, I have told you that you have this gift. You know how to summarize the ideas. And I love when you post and you say, these are the main ideas. You say, wow, thank you so much, Alok, for that.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
You are saving a lot of time.
Thanks.
I actually like it when I hate it that people have to leave, but when we get down to the last few people and we're just hanging out, I really love that a lot. It's because we're family. And I don't mean this easily. I know 2020's been hard on many people, but I was sharing with Gio, it's been probably the best year of my life just because of all the international friends that I've made. I may not have made all these international friends if it hadn't been for the pandemic. I don't mean to say it's okay. I just mean to say it had a great benefit for me in that regard.
Yeah, I think that is the way that we face this pandemic because we found a positive side to this pandemic. Because at the beginning, I remember here, because Italy and the Lombardia region is where I live, it was the first, one of the first one in Europe that was impacted. And it was terrible. Everyone was like, it was crazy. I remember one week I didn't have anything to eat because in the supermarkets, you go there, it was empty, everything, because everyone was like, okay, this is the end of the world. So, but then I started studying data science in a Indian community, and that changed my life. For many months, many months, I have been living in India, virtually in India, and that changed the way I see the world, because I have to adapt my life to a new culture, and think different and speak different and everything. So I have grown with this opportunity, but I have to thank to my Indian friends, to all of you, because you have received me as I don't know, I feel like a member of your families. So thank you so much for that, because I'm here and I've been for more than 5 months, I've been alone, living alone. And the only people who I was communicating, okay, I communicate with my family every day, but we need to communicate, we need to share ideas, we need to, if you find something, if you learn something you want to share. So I feel this, I found these friends, Indian friends, and I have made a lot of amazing things. I have been part of hackathons. I've been learning, I don't know, with a lot of Indian friends and they still are with me and asking me, Giovanna, have you do this? Okay, have you do your project? Have you finished your project? So it's a motivation. So thank you so much for being the way you are, because you are amazing, and I'm so grateful because of that. And thank you, Chayan, for your post, your challenge of the 100 days. I have learned a lot, so I miss your post, but I know that you are now changing your project so to this podcast. And thank you so much, because now I'm learning a lot from all the guests that you have in your podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I like the point of the hackathons, specifically because I would like to share one small part from my experiences.
Mhm.
Since I started the job, before that I hardly used to participate in, just it's equal to zero in the hackathons. But the first time we just thought that okay, uh, let's just do something, and it was the Call for Code hackathon, if anyone might have known that, uh, s- hosted by IBM worldwide. Okay, so our company, it was held in our company for that particular city. So
Mhm.
we just thought that let's go and participate, do something new, and we are not aiming to win, but we are just aiming to learn something out of it, how to compete with people and how to think on spot. And we just came out among the top three, and I was like, oh wow, we were not expecting that thing, but somehow a name came in the last, and they started with some third, second, and first, and oh okay, we got it, that's fine. And that was a great experiences, the first ever hackathon of my life. And after that I used to just look towards the data hackathons or something, but I never dared to participate, because I felt like somewhere or somehow I was not complete to participate in that, and I'm just looking forward to participate in coming days. So that's what I think.
So we can team up in some
Yeah,
hackathon, Alok.
you said it, Gio. What I was thinking in my mind, like the community who we all communicate often, so we can make a great team, and we always have a great mentors like Thom, you, and Kate. So like you
I
are
mean,
on the top line, and after that we have Arshad, Saurav, and Ash also. Like so, we have such great people in the hall, and we can just start something.
Yeah, guys, you have come back and we are still here.
Yeah,
So, guys, what
we actually finished
to
our dinner.
finish?
We
Yes,
actually finished our
I'm
dinner.
planning for coffee right now, so I think it's become more than friendly session. It's not like.
Right.
In fact,
Yeah.
I didn't lose. I was hearing to you, listening to you during I'm eating. So I just cheating. Okay, let you speak. I will enjoy and eat together.
Oh, you're amazing, guys. Guys, I have to tell you that guys is amazing. When I were working for our meeting for our session, Artificial Society, I think was the best project that I have made in my life. It was
No, no, thank you, thank
amazing.
you, thank you. No, it's just I'm. You are amazing. This is the reason. So that's why you are saying the amazing. But in fact, I'm just trying to keep my personal side in every project, whatever was the project, either it's podcast or development project or data science project. So all the time I'm keeping my personal side on it. So I'm not changing myself. That's all.
Yeah, and what I feel is whatever you do in life, and your aim should be at least one thing, like uh, whatever you think and whatever you teach others and whatever you learn from others, it should be like people should come up to you, look up to you, and say that because of you, I didn't quit. So that will be your the best achievement in life ever. This is what I feel, and that's the way how the community will grow.
Agree. Oh wow, this I love these sessions. I feel that we are on a table, everyone talking. This is awesome.
Arshad, I think you want to share something and then you change your mind.
No, nothing. I was just saying
Yeah,
it's nice.
you can
I
go
think
ahead.
I think we are going to see you soon in Dubai, right?
Yeah. I was just sharing my story earlier that I lost my job, and I have got a job, but it was like I was thinking, should I change my location from India to Dubai? But I thought it's an opportunity to get to know a new market. And here in India, for me especially, I'm giving a lot of interviews, but I'm even it is going well, but in the end, it is not converting. Maybe they are waiting, or they are getting a cheaper candidate, or a lesser experienced candidate. So I'm not sure what is happening. So this Dubai offer is still on. So mostly I will travel to Dubai, and that is it was a decision for me to make, but I have finalized it. For now, I will be traveling, and I'll be mostly in December, end of January. I'll be traveling. So my visa, I have sent all the documents for the visa, so they will send it. They will send it. Then I will plan my visit. I'll keep you updated.
No, don't worry. That's
Good
good.
luck for your new job, Arshad.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the best.
Thank you.
And I have to tell you something.
Awesome.
You will find the same challenges in, but just in different language. That's all, maybe. So
Yeah.
don't worry. But it's nice to try another market. That's sure. It's especially here in Dubai. You are open to be on the same as Indian market and also to see what's happening in USA somehow, what's happening in Canada, because it's very open market. We have companies from all over the world, and all of this you are facing on daily basis. You are facing.
Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say about our session today. I mean, it's a powerful concept of these things that we write out, our statements, um, just to keep them living. Make sure that they don't. I think it's perfectly fine if they go untouched for a year and you're thinking about them. But I so appreciate the early Greek philosophers for, teaching us to think critically, to understand our knowledge limits, to understand our human limits, and keep them in perspective and think critically. Just think. It's a good thing to think critically of ourselves, to say, I really suck in that area. It's very liberating to be able to just say that about yourself, and rather than get all bent out of shape about it, just to be excited. Oh, I'm glad I see that now. Now I can grow better in that area. That's been something I've been eager for my younger friends to know younger than I knew it. It's like when you're writing code. I used to get, when I was new to coding, I used to get all stressed out about error messages because I wanted to write it perfect the first time. And I thought, Thom, you're not programming on punch cards anymore. You can let go of that. It's okay to see an error message on the screen. That's good feedback. And I just trying to treat my life the same way. Well, that's not going well. Why not? Okay, let's refine that statement.
Yeah, and sometimes it's very funnier to see that you try to solve a problem and you try to remove one bug from one line, and you remove that and 10 other things appear. So
Yeah. Yeah, but at least by recognizing, stopping and saying, in other words, you don't have to be negative toward yourself to stop and say, I'm not good here. This is not good. Let me be open. Let me ask for help from a friend. And sometimes we see things about each other we're afraid to say because we don't want to hurt each other's feelings. But if you have a really trusted friend, they can say, yeah, you're pretty bad in that way. I value that personally. Of course, my wife is that way for me. I try to be that way for her, but we even have points where we're afraid to tell each other something. And so sometimes it's up to us to be just more honest with ourselves to say, I really need to improve in that area. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm listening. I'm going to go.
It's amazing to listen to Thom. We learn everything that he says is a learning for me. I don't know for you, but for me, I always learning from him.
Then I think that we should have a special series, the Thom Talks, and that
Yeah,
could go never end.
yeah.
I want to tell you something because this account for Zoom, it's official account for deep learning.ai, so I don't have to use it more than
Oh,
a specific time. So sorry for that, but
we have to go.
I want to finish with one question, and I'll start answering by myself. It's about your bad coding habit. Okay. Now it's out of the scope of the session, but it's something maybe it might be funny. One of the most worst coding habit that I have is I'm commenting everything with the story. That means all the failures, all the, let's say, the trials that I did for some specific procedures or function or something. I'm commenting. I'm not removing anything, and I keep the story in the top. Maybe you find this is positive thing, but in fact, when it's become a kind of disease, it's negative because I have a very, very, very long classes. So this is my bad habit when coding. So who want to share something? No. Okay, that's perfect. Now we have the fantastic team. No bad habits. This
No, the void was killing me because I had so much to add to the excellence that you just said. And
So just Thom jumped in like a Superman.
well, no. It's more like Thom jumped in like he's got plenty of crap to share on this. I struggle with that too. I write out the stories and comments in my code, right? And then I'm so reluctant to remove it as the code, the actual code fills in the gaps. But I'm trying to get better about writing my code so it doesn't have to be commented. I don't mean that I wouldn't comment it. I'm just saying, is my code written so clear that someone can jump in here and see what's going on? And I remember the day I was helping my son-in-law start to learn some data science, and he was taking more interest in his dad's code. And he said, Dad, your code is so clear. And I just hugged him. I said, you don't know how much that means to me because I don't always get feedback from others on my code, but I know if I'm putting it up on GitHub, I better make it as clear as I can. He said, no, and then you're always caring about how to make it clearer to yourself. So he said he'll watch the way I'm coding and he'll pick up new tips and start to employ them. And it makes me feel wonderful when he says that. But yet, Rafe, I feel like just like you, I still have these bad coding habits that now that I'm writing really big applications, I gotta find ways to get better. And so there's always these things I'm studying to improve myself, but it's a balance of, okay, I'm learning reinforced learning. Now I'm learning transformers. Oh, I really ought to buy the pragmatic programmer and start reading more of that. And it's this constant balance. But then I comfort myself with the fact that just pick one thing just pick one thing that would improve your coding and start working on that. And I at least make progress that way. But what I'm curious to do, all this work we put into coding, I want to conceptualize it and use it in my daily life. Because if I spend so much intellectual energy learning to code better, can I code my life better? And I think that's what made me wake up tonight thinking, what's my why? I mean, I was really having a why crisis, and I'm really good at this why stuff. And I'm thinking, but not right now. I'm having a why crisis, and I think this coding stuff. There's so much wisdom to glean from it that I haven't gleaned yet, and I'm eager to do it with all of you, by the way. But okay, I'm going to mute again. I'm going to go get some ice for my tea. And I don't want to hear another void on this excellent topic that Ray brought up about how we code better. We can talk about coding our life better too, though.
So, guys, I think we need to be are going. We are using so much cloud space, I think. So thank you so much for hosting us, and we have to thank a lot to our sponsorship.
No, thank you.
Thanks again
It's
for
not.
hosting it.
Thank you for. It's not something. What's happened? This is shared between all the ambassadors, shared account. So there, it might appear that there is somebody has a new event he's hosting on the same day. So he is waiting right now, for example. I'm not sure if he's waiting or not, but okay, I already booked 2 hours, so that's that's why. So, and right now we are past with 10 minutes. I think we will continue on this, and next week it will be the same. We are using Zoom and the same account, and everything it will be the same. Maybe only the time we are going to change, and this is for sure. Ambri, Thom, Giovanna, all of you, you are able to share your ideas about this.
Right.
One thing, Thom, I think this is important for Manpreet, just for the YouTube live. If you want to continue streaming live on YouTube or not, it's not about my account. Any account that you find it's suitable, just please tell me, and we can manage how to do it. So thank you,
No,
and
thank you.
I think I have to stop this session right now. Sorry, and this is the fantastic 7 here right now. They are stay to the end, from the beginning to the end. So that's perfect. Okay.
It was
Thank
great being with all of you. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Yeah.
much.
Bye.